This is the third part to my Affliction Warlock guide. In this part of the guide, you will learn about multi-dotting, Drain Soul Execution, Soul Fire and Fell Flame, and a little thing that I left out in my other video. As always, enjoy, and I hope you guys learned something. Well then, this is multi-dotting 101. Before I continue though, let me tell you the things you need to know about Shadow Flame, Soul Fire, and Fell Flame. I'm in his face. Let's say this is Heroic Domo. We're fighting. We're going at it. Just, you know, spreading my dots out. Alright, I did a Shadow Bolt. I Shadow Flame because I'm in melee range. So, you know, I'm safe. But let's say, for instance, we're on Shanix. That guy right there is Shanix. This is the worst thing you can do. You're dotting somebody up. Oh, hey. Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame. You just wasted a lot of time running to do like 2k damage and then 2k, 4k, wow, grats. But you could have been doing 23k Shadow Bolts. You could at least done 50k DPS in those 2 seconds you spent running. Shadow Flame only in melee range. Now, Fell Flame. A lot of Warlocks think, well, I just threw up Unstable Affliction and Fell Flame refreshes it, so let me spam it, or let me use it to keep Unstable Affliction up. You are wrong. Believe it or not, you are losing DPS. The charts have been shown. You can check up Elitist Jerks, you can check up MMO champions, you can talk to the best Warlocks in the game. You should not be using Fell Flame you shouldn't be using Fell Flame at all. It will decrease your DPS. The only time you should use Fell Flame is in one scenario. Let's say you are not in melee range, or you are in melee range of a boss, and there's fire under you. You Shadow Flame, and then you start running to get out the fire. After you start running, you have to keep running, because let's say the fire is chasing you, or you're just trying to avoid something that will hurt you if you get caught with it. At that point, you should Soul Burn Soul Fire, which is another macro I need to make. So at that point, if you still need to keep on moving and you can't get a melee range, that is when it is safe to Fell Flame, but only after you redot. Meaning, I have my dots up, I have to keep on moving because for some unknown reason I'm getting chased by Michael Jackson. So, well, no offense to him, I love Michael Jackson. Oh, so I'm getting chased by something, alright? So redot, I gotta throw out my corruption. Okay, my soul fire still on cooldown, I'll Fell Flame. Of course I would have done it before my unstable affliction got off, but always try to redot, keep up your cursive elements, keep up your corruption. Fell Flame is like the last thing you want to do, because refreshing your UA is bad, which is unstable affliction for those who don't know. Alright then, let's get to the good stuff. Multi-dotting. This is... I'm going to treat this as a Shanix fight. My pet is on passive. Shanix is my main target. This is Heroic Shanix, by the way. This is Rippling. This is Rage Face. Rage Face is set to my focus. Okay then. Pre-pot, tell your Fell Hunter to attack. Cursive elements, start off with your Shadow Bolt. Shadow Bolt, Haunt, Unstable Affliction, Corruption, Bane of Doom, switch to Rippling, Unstable Affliction, Corruption, Agony, Soul Swap macro, Soul Swapping to Rage Face, press 2, now you're focusing Shanix because that's what your pet is on. Keep up your dots, you got 3 stacks of Shadow Embrace, pop your trinkets. Now your trinkets are going off and you got full dots going off right now. Hunt is off of cooldown, use it on cooldown. Keep spamming Shadow Bolt, Unstable Affliction is getting low, redo Unstable Affliction, keep spamming Shadow Bolt, spamming Shadow Bolt. Then you just keep up Hunt and it's rinse and repeat. Your Soul Swap gets off in 6 seconds. Unstable Affliction, Corruption, Agony, Life Tap once, twice if you can buy it. Soul Swap macro back to Shanix. Shadow Bolt, Haunt, Unstable Affliction, another Shadow Bolt. Keep up Bane of Doom. I don't want it to drop either. And it's just rinse and repeat. Haunt just went off of cooldown, use Haunt. Use Shadow Bolts on proc. I'm gonna go over these. Look, I got 10 seconds left on my Soul Swap, right? 5, 6. I start multi-dotting. Life tap once. 1 second left. Bam. Target Shanix again. rinse and repeat. My trinket is off in 1 second, and I got full dots going off, pop my trinket. And I got my trinket and full dots on 3 targets going off. Haunt up, unstable affliction, keep up my Bane of Doom, rinse and repeat all the way through. Now, the only difference, I don't even have fucking, what is it called? Dark Intent on my pet. Forgot about that. Don't forget about Dark Intent. Anyway guys, enough with the badness, in with the goodness. The only thing that I cannot demonstrate fully is Drain Soul, single target. Drain Soul, guys, is the only spell you should be using, besides the 2 I'm going to mention. Bane of Doom and Haunt, and this is absolutely under 25% health. Now, if you notice, everything has percentage. You can do this by going to your interface, going to game, unit, status text and display percentages. Why would you do that? Is because that is the most effective way to know when you should be Drain Souling. Now, you want to Drain Soul when the person is almost at 25, so you're trying to aim your first tick of Drain Soul to be at 25%. So this is how it goes. You haunt, unstable affliction, you know, all these dots are up because you've been DPSing this guy since 100%. Now, you're DPSing him, then you use haunt, he's at 27%, so you Drain Soul. So the second it ticks, he hits 25. I'm going to let my dots fall because it's just a demonstration. When you Drain Soul at 25%, it refreshes your dots. So unstable affliction and corruption will always be refreshed. Your only job is to use haunt all cooldown and keep up Bane of Doom. So haunt is off a cooldown, Bane of Doom. My trinkets are up, pop my trinkets, back to Drain Souling. My haunt is down in 2 seconds, it gets off a cooldown, pop it, back to Drain Souling. And that's exactly what you do over and over and over at 25%. Your dots will keep getting refreshed, so there's nothing to worry about. You don't know, I should have said that earlier, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say it now. Volcanic potions are best used pre-potting, which is before the fight, and then that means you have it during the fight as well, so when you can use it again. The best time in a fight to use it is during Time Warp. And make sure that you know when Time Warp is going to be used, so you have your cooldowns up and your Volcanic Potion, because your Time Warp plus your Volcanic Potion plus your trinkets and your cooldown is epic deeps. Alright guys, and that was my Affliction Warlock guide. Hope you liked it and learned something from it. The thing that I kind of failed to mention is the enchants I showed on the first video. Yes, they are expensive depending on what server you're from, and they're not expensive to a lot of people, but to most of us they are. But if you are having trouble getting these enchants, just grind the money for it, you know, run some dungeons, get some professions down, ask a friend. And if you just can't find the money yourself, don't even say that, because if I can do it, if the people from Paragon can do it, so can you, because there's not a difference between us. Just have your mindset, and if you care about it, and if you seek it, you'll find it. Now, if you want any other guides, whether it's on a Resto Druid or a Warrior Tank or Fear DPS, let me know, because I have those guys, and I'm pretty good at them as well. And if it's a class I don't have, I can see what I can do for you. I have a lot of friends who are good in their classes as well, and see if I can get some of their feedback. Now, if you guys have any feedback for me, whether it's zero, shut the fuck up in your vids and just cut to the, cut to the point, or make it more flashy, or cut the music out, whatever it is, go ahead and let me know, because this is my first vid I'm making for you guys. Anything that can make you feel comfortable and, serves a purpose for the video, I'll do it. Also, if you want, I can do some music requests. I just picked some music that I like, and if you were wondering, it's from Kingdom Hearts. It's just different soundtracks. Well then, if you liked it, please favorite and subscribe. Take care. Hope you learned something. Hope your DPS is amazing now. Good luck.